So this is Bloc, a bouldering centre in Bristol, and I've been coming here for about 2 years, but only because it's only been open for about 2 years. It's by far the best bouldering centre around. It's got a great atmosphere, great people, and I train here like 2-3 times a week. So yeah, it's great. I don't know what I'd do without it here. I started when I was at a children's party when I was 8, which is about 8 years ago now. And I just loved it. I wasn't invited, so I just went along anyway to see what he was doing and stuff. And then they had one free space, and so they thought, oh Hannah, you should do it. So I was like, oh fine, yeah. And then after, I had a great time, I loved it. And afterwards the coach who was coaching us said, oh, she's actually really good, to my mum. She's got talent, you know, and you should invite her to Rock Hoppers, which is just this course like every week. So I did, and then I got better. I learnt the basics and the techniques, and yeah, I just got better. And then I got stronger, and then I started to compete just at that home climbing wall. And then I started doing national competitions, and then in the past 3 years I've been doing Europeans and then World Championships. I'm on the British Bouldering climbing team and the British lead climbing team. I'm British Bouldering Champion this year, and I've been climbing for 8 years. I do all sorts of training. There's different kind of aspects. Obviously power, which is bouldering, or endurance, which is to get fit and doing laps of things at an easier pace or an easier grade. You just go over and over and over, and it gets quite long and boring, but it gets you really fit, and it's what you need to be good, I guess. I guess the most difficult bit is when you've got really small handholds and you have to pull your whole weight up, or sometimes you have to jump to holds, and I'm not very good at jumping to holds because it's just different style, and yeah, for me that's hard. Okay, so bouldering is generally very short, it's quite powerful, whereas route climbing is really tall, can be as indoors, it can be as high as 20 metres, but outdoors a lot higher, as high as you can imagine. And you clip yourself onto a rope and clip yourself up using quick draws, and you have to have a belayer, and so you have to have a lot of trust in other people. I've been scared and I've been disappointed with my results. Sometimes when you're at the top of a route and you look down and you know that if you fall off then there could be like serious like damage, or you could fall like 5 metres, or you could possibly break an ankle. That's scary. But then you can't do anything about it because sometimes you can't climb down or you can't climb up, so you just kind of stay there. So I'm sponsored by Third Rock, which is an organic and an eco-friendly climbing-based clothing company. It's very based on treating our earth as we should and being eco-friendly, and they're by far the comfiest clothes I can wear. So my goal for next season is to compete more around Europe and the world, and next year the World Championships is in China, so that should be great, exciting, and I hope to make the semi-finals of the World Championships, and I'd also like to make finals of some Europeans next year as well, hopefully, if my training goes well. Then yeah.